Get over it. Suck it up. Buck up. It's no big deal. Have you ever heard yourself saying these phrases either to yourself or to someone else? And chances are some well-intentioned person has said it to you too, right? Well, here's the thing. No matter how hard we might try, we can't escape our emotions, the welcome ones and the unwelcome ones. Hi, I'm Gayle Nowak, Ancestral Ambassador, Conscious Brand Strategist, and Private Retreat Leader for Entrepreneurial Lightworkers with Big Missions. Welcome. If you've ever resisted feeling what you truly feel, know that you're not alone. Most of humanity has been programmed to do just that. It's an ancestral pattern and a secret legacy that's been carried down generation after generation. Now, for light workers, achieving inner peace is something that we all tend to strive for, and it requires a lifelong commitment to working with both your shadow side and your light, the negative and the positive. So today I'm inviting you to explore this question. What if embracing negative emotions, or even they could be positive emotions, but uninvited positive emotions, okay? What if that was the key to expanding the impact of your mission? So here's a common example. Let's say that you have a client who has hired you because they said they were ready to make some changes and they want your support. Now that you're a few weeks into working with them, you start to notice that they're resistant, they're unmotivated, and maybe even they're starting to check out a little bit, right? They've canceled sessions, they've gotten behind on their payments. It's pretty frustrating, right? The thought of confronting them, though, makes you feel anxious. So you avoid it. After a couple of weeks of avoiding this difficult conversation, you notice that you're starting to feel not so great about your client, right? You're feeling like, hey, they're taking advantage of me and I'm losing money on this. And what's going on? Okay. Now, in the beginning of that situation, you were feeling anxious about a potentially unpleasant experience with your client. And now that anxiety has morphed into frustration, resentment, maybe even anger. So in this situation, here's what avoiding your anxiety gets you. Your client is still stuck in this pattern of not showing up fully for themselves, and you are feeling more negative emotions because you're not getting the outcome that you want. So we're going to do an exercise to help you see how this may actually be showing up in your business and help you decide if that's something that you want to change. So the first step is to grab a clean piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and go ahead, feel free to go ahead and pause the video if you need to do that. Okay, so the next step is to draw a line down the center of the paper. And on the left side of the paper, right now, just write down burying your feelings. And I want you to think about a recent situation in which you know you buried or resisting your feelings. What did that look like? So take a few moments to jot some of those things down. And again, you may want to pause the video. Okay, now on the top right side of the paper, write down allowing feelings. So your paper's going to look like this, okay? On one side, it's burying your feelings. On the other side, it's allowing your feelings. So take a few moments with that same situation in mind and write down, what does allowing your feelings look like? And again, you may want to pause the video. Okay, so when it comes to burying feelings, some of the ways that I've seen this come up for my clients is they can often be really critical and judgmental of themselves, or they're up in their head, or they're numbing themselves by overworking, overeating, overdrinking, other unhealthy habits, okay? So that's just some of the examples. You may have different ones that you wrote down, and that's totally fine. when it comes to allowing feelings, when my clients and I work together and they have allowed themselves to feel the sadness, the hurt, the anger, or the conflict within them, it's actually given them the courage and confidence to set boundaries, express themselves freely and honestly, be authentically seen and heard, and go for their desires. Okay, so now what I want you to do is take a look at what you wrote down on both sides of your chart. In what ways could you embrace all your feelings going forward? And how would that make a difference in the way you lead your business and life? As a light worker with a big mission focused on helping your clients transmute darkness into light, how might embracing their negative feelings make a difference for them? I would love for you to post in the comments below. When you are able to embrace your negative emotions and use them to expand the edges of your comfort zone, you empower yourself. You inspire others to do the same. We learn to make friends with all of our feelings and dismantle the powerful yet hazardous belief that stuffing our emotions protects us and makes us strong. It's actually the opposite. Okay, so if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe to receive more content like this. And if you're a high-performing entrepreneurial light worker that feels like your business, your mission is not growing in the way that you want, I invite you to apply for a complimentary Unlock Your Heart consultation. During our 60-minute session, we will identify what emotional and energetic blocks may be holding your business back and explore the potential next steps to break through those patterns. So the details for that are in the description box below. All right. And also I invite you to stay tuned for more details about my new upcoming webinar, Gifts of the Healing Heart. This is an interactive experience to support you as you break through your ancestral story, raise your abundance vibration, and expand your business success. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.